Hey, what's going on, guys? Project 939 here. Hope you're doing good today. And today I'm going to be bringing you guys some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay, doing some free-for-all. And basically what this video is going to be about is me showing you guys, or sharing with you guys, some of my key tips on how I win free-for-alls. And like, this video was suggested to me by, or well, requested to me by somebody who saw my other Modern Warfare 3 video, so I thought, yeah, it'd be a good idea to do it, because I like to help people out in however way I can, whether it be making a video or giving you a reply to a comment, whatever it be. So yeah, I'm going to be making this video, and I'm just be commentating over some free-for-all, which I can't remember the score, but I know I win it. And first of all, I'm just going to talk about the class that I was setting up just then. I used in the suppressed PP19, and as far as perks go, I know for a fact that I'm using the perk where you don't get spotted by the UAVs and things like that, and I'm also using the perk where you run faster when you are in aiming down sight, which comes in really handy, which I'll get to in a moment. And also, you saw me turn off all my kill streaks, or you may have saw it, but yeah, I turned off all my kill streaks, and that's basically just to basically do a fair video, so I'm not getting any like easy kills with, like, I don't know, a Overwatch or a helicopter or something. So yes, this is all my kills, so it's no help from kill streaks. And like, if you were really trying to win a free-for-all, I wouldn't really suggest you do it, but you know, it's just for the purpose of this video. So yeah, I'm just going to cut the video quickly because it takes me a little while to get into a game, but I will be right back. Okay, okay, so here I'm playing some free-for-all on bootleg, and my first tip is going to come straight up. It is going to be, definitely learn the map. And I can't really put it into practice here because I've only played this map like once or twice, because I've only played this game for like 2 hours, I think. But yeah, I've only played it once or twice and I don't know it too well. But basically, it's important to learn the map because, like, I didn't do this that well on this map. I think this was more of a one-off. But on other maps like Hard Hat, for example, I do pretty good on that map because I've played it like 15 times because everyone seems to bum that map. And yeah, so definitely learn the map because it will give you basically the knowledge of where everything is and basically good places to go. I mean, you're not going to be wanting to, say, running around in a part of the map where there's no one, and you only get to know that by playing the map. So that's my first point, and it's a pretty obvious one. And I'm more going for like not so obvious points in this map, but a few of them are just like pretty important. Like, you may already know them, but I'm pretty much guaranteed there's one here that you won't be too aware of, or may help you, hopefully. And my second point is going to be definitely move while shooting, which is kind of another obvious one, but you know, move while shooting is definitely important. And as I said before, I'm using the perk where you move faster while shooting, and yeah, I find that's definitely really helpful. Or not move faster while shooting, sorry, move faster while aiming down sight. And well, basically a simple explanation is you're harder to hit than the enemy if they're standing still. And that's why I often find myself coming out on top in gunfights, as you just saw there. That guy was standing still, shooting. And you know, it might make him slightly more accurate at shooting at me, but like, if I was standing still, but you know, I'm way harder to hit than he is, and like, he's just like sitting duck. So yeah, that makes it all easy for me. And another tip really quick, this isn't actually one, I'm just going to say this one quick now. Definitely pick up weapons if you're low on ammo, don't switch to the pistol. Most of the people that play this game use a suppressed submachine gun, so it works for everybody. So yeah, definitely pick up weapons that people drop if you're running low on ammo. My next tip is going to be about the kill streaks that you use. And like I said before, I'm not using any kill streaks in this game, as you can see just above my ammo there, where there's those empty boxes where the kill streak should be. But yeah, I'm not going to use any kill streaks this whole game because basically, I already said this, but the kill streaks I think you should use well, obviously you will be, unless you're a badass like me. But, and that guy's corner camping, but you know, whatever makes him happy. So, and then I thought he was in that corner. See, I just don't know this map very well. I got lost. But, yeah, definitely kill streaks wise, I always use the same setup. I go for the UAV, obviously, because it just reveals where everyone is and gives you the advantage, like, no matter what, pretty much. But also, don't watch the UAV, just watch the UAV. Take a glance at it every, like, 3 or so seconds. Don't constantly watch it, otherwise you can't really see what's going on. For my second kill streak, I always use Predator Missile, but I don't actually use the Predator Missile. I instead I do use it, but not on people. I use it to take down enemy air support, and I don't really think I get a good example of it in this gameplay, but it's really helpful, because in free-for-all, you don't often get enemies grouped together like you would in maybe Domination, but a helicopter's a helicopter, and taking down that helicopter is super important, because it's gonna like get that guy, whoever the helicopter belongs to, unless someone else takes it down, it's gonna get him a whole bunch of kills, especially on open up maps like maybe Hard Hat. But so yeah, definitely use it for that, not for taking out individuals, unless you're like low, unless it's like really close and it's coming down to 1 kill left maybe, then use it. But yeah, and the last kill streak I use is the AH6 Overwatch, and that's basically just because, you know, air support helps out a lot, and you know, it just gives you constant support unless someone takes it out, and it's just helpful, like, and it's also not too high of a kill streak, so that it takes like a really big kill streak to get like a Pavlo or something like that. I think it's like a 9 kill streak. So yeah, that's as far as kill streaks go. My next tip is gonna be situational awareness, and by that I mean basically don't just run around blindly. Like you see there, I'm checking the corners and I get that guy, but definitely don't just run straight in a line, because like what, there's like, unless it's like a choke point, there's a 1 in 4 chance that like you're gonna run into an enemy, because you know you've got your left, right and your back, and if you're just looking to the front, there's a 1 in 4 chance, like I said, and you know that's not the greatest odds, so you want to be looking like that guy there. He's just like facing one way. I don't know how long you've been there, but you know it wasn't the best idea, because I'm just gonna come up behind him. But yeah, like when you're running around, always like look around, and for that I suggest maybe putting up your sensitivity a little bit, because if you're playing on like a 2 sensitivity, it makes you a little bit sluggish, and you know it makes aiming and all that's quite slow, and you'll often be caught like looking the wrong way and it takes too long. And I'm not sure what happens here, but I think it's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I kind of got owned by that fake care package thing, but you know, life goes on. And I was not going to use that Pavlo, I was just going to take it so he didn't get it, and that's a promise. I'm lying. No, I'm not lying. But yeah. So yeah, as far as situational awareness goes, basically as I said, just check your corners and stuff like that. And like that guy there, I didn't see him, and if I'd been looking around much more, then maybe I'd have got him. And also that was really bad spawning, because I just basically spawned exactly where he was. Spawning in this game's not that great, I don't think. But yeah, that's tip 4. Tip 5 is going to be camp wisely, and I know that sounds really strange, but if you're going to camp, then this is also kind of links in with learning the map. But if you're going to camp, then don't camp in like a place like here, because it's just ridiculous, or a place where that guy's camping. I didn't quite get him, but yeah, don't camp where he's camping. And basically, as far as camping goes, just don't camp in a place like, I don't know, just like in a corner of the map somewhere where no one's gonna go. And I mean, that does come down to learning the map, and like after like playing the map once, you're gonna know where the enemies are gonna be. But yeah, definitely don't camp in a place where there's like not gonna be anybody. And if you're gonna camp in a good place, then use a suppressor, otherwise people are just gonna know exactly where you are. And my final tip is gonna be hold choke points, and by that I mean basically a choke point, just in case you don't know, because I only just found out a little while ago, it's basically a heavily congested area that's kind of narrow. So basically, like this area I'm in now, like just up those stairs, is what could be classed as a choke point, or where this guy is right now. But I mean, it's not really heavily congested there, but upstairs definitely, that's where a lot of enemies are going to go. And yes, I picked up a gold AK with a thermal sight, and I had no idea what I was doing. I was kind of like overwhelmed by its awesomeness, but yeah. So like where I am now, if I'm going to be here, I'm going to try and use a suppressor, and I'm definitely going to try and cover both exits. And that's where using a submachine gun comes in handy, because you can quickly get to the front and the back, and you can keep an eye on everything. Whereas, like, if you're just standing still, you're going to get someone coming up behind you, like that guy maybe was going to come up behind me if I was looking the other way. Now, and as far as choke points go, don't run into them without knowing what you're running into, if that makes sense. Like, the first time I played this map, I ran into that area a few times, and I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and I just got taken down. But, yeah, after a few games, I kind of took it more slowly, threw some Semtex in there, and, like, maybe a portable radar, and, you know, it makes it a whole lot easier if you're doing it, like that way. But, yeah, coming to the end of the video now. I hope my tips helped, and if you got any questions or other tips of your own, post them in the comment section. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This video was meant to go up yesterday, but I didn't quite get the time, but because I was just jamming on Skyrim, as you do. And there's the win.